We've survived another night. A triumph, I think. We can keep... My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor. but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the 3rd time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Not right now.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return. I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there. Find anything useful?
Supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggage for evidence.
Hi, Manny.
A moment.
Hey, hold up a sec.
What do you want? A moment, please.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
It's all right. I'm here for you.
Thank you. That means so much. Becoming a synth is just so overwhelming. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only 2 hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I hope some of these inconsequential feelings involve me.
Yes. No. And see, now my head goes ever more. Spin, spin, spin. You make it look so effortless. Like breathing. But for me, it is so hard to focus, to do research. And inspiration is as elusive as ever. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
The world? Not so sure, but you've certainly made a difference to me.
More feelings. No words for them. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. I am still loyal. But now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
So, just friends? Nothing more than that?
I feel very funny. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
Taking fire! None! Search the area!
we can find some useful data here.
I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
I was able to find some interesting tech on a robot.
Intriguing. Let's examine it. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the robo-brain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, perhaps I should accompany you now.
Not right now, Ada.
I will be here when you're ready. The robot workbench is a powerful tool, allowing even the simplest of minds to create complex robots. Let's hope this beacon will be the only piece we need to track down the Mechanist.
you'll keep your eyes off my daughter if you know what's good for you.
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
Does it have to be you? I could install it on a different robot.
My memory contains more relevant knowledge than any new robot you attempt to create. I appreciate your concern, but I can assure you I won't suffer any harm from the installation. So, are you ready?
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Hi, how are you?
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Which means the one I destroyed isn't the only robo-brain under Mechanist control.
Yes, and we can use this to our advantage. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
Looks like it's robo-brain season.
At least until our mission is complete. I'm uploading the location of the robo-brain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
Hey,
What shall we talk about?
your thoughts?
Ooh, who knew that the chemical composition of the atmosphere could smell so... very off? We should visit some place that smells nice.
That's all for now.
As you say.
My systems are continuing to function at... peak efficiency.
Who? So violent.
The Commonwealth. It is...
Is not combat.
You just showed up in the nick of time.
You looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why? Do you know of somewhere good?
What are you looking for?
I just want to find someplace safe to live, without these assholes trying to kill me all the time. Why? Do you know of a good place?
Nah, can't think of anything.
Well, I was just asking. Thanks again for your help. See you around.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Let me guess. This is going to involve a lot of walking.
Your astuteness is impressive. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Doesn't sound like anything a little lemon juice and some steel wool couldn't fix.
It's going to take something a bit stronger to overcome these foes. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I'd be more than happy to accompany you, if you like. If not, then all that remains is to wish you good luck.
You'll keep your eyes off my daughter if you know what's good for you.
Hey,
For you, I have time.
your thoughts?
Humanity has fallen so,
That was it?
as you say. I may have detected unusual behavior. Did you hear something?
I had the microphone turned off so I could use the stereo instead of my headset. Whee! So I fixed Ada.
Have you found something interesting?
Yep. Turns out you have to shoot her. And this is another one of those flaws in the game that is known about since last year when the DLC came out. And they never fixed it. I don't know, but a lot of people, there's several web pages with people talk about this, and it turns out that everyone that has had the same solution, where they put Ada into the robot workbench and can't install the radar mod into her, the radar beacon, is that you have to shoot her, and let her die, and then she'll come back. And I could not do this while she was there in Abernathy Farm, because then the settlers would start attacking me, possibly. So I first met her, and then I shot her. I'm still on the same original save that I was doing. So Curie's the last of the Commonwealth people to get an affinity for. Shoot her so she goes limp or whatever. Then you can use a robot stim pack on her, whatever it's called. I forgot about that. Stop going forward.
Someone is nearby. Though dangerous, combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Don't walk in front of anybody shooting. think we all should learn that lesson.
Sweet.
I think that's the biggest problem with this game is like nobody has any gun safety knowledge. Your companions will always walk in front of you while you're shooting. You're clearly shooting, you're clearly aiming, and they walk right in front of you. I mean, your gun's going off and they're walking right in front of you.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Maybe I'm just a rust devil wearing a clever disguise.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Why don't you just tell me why you're here, and why we're even bothering to have this conversation?
What did the rust devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say. Admittedly, it hasn't gotten me very far, but it has saved me from the same fate as my rather unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you. Now, back to my original question. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I could definitely use the help.
I thought you might say something like that. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Sure.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once. You destroyed Ahab. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
You are so very, very distracting. You know this, yes?
Thank God.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point, a reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things. And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because you have a cute ass.
Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier, you? Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Heads up.
I am happy to help.
Your thoughts?
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth
Nothing else I needed.
not a problem? Let us continue our journeys. Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
Nope, we're good. Oh wait, no, we go this way.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
You don't have to watch the tripwires. You can just walk right through them, which I always think is funny.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
There is some...
Hey!
Search complete. No hostile detected. Standing down.
Did you hear that? Oh, it's on!
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Oh yeah, all in one. Also need awkward. Do not use in a current save. AWKWD, what's that? Is it available for pre-order already, the Xbox One?
Yo, hold.
Do you need something from me?
I added the chameleon to the squire uniform.
Who's there?
Area not secure. Repeat. Area not secure. Engaging target.
Oh no. Too fucking easy. Aw, man, come back! I was having fun. Oh.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well.
That sucked. I'm just saying, normally I can get that off of her.
Six of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Heads up.
May I help you?
Your thoughts?
This gift of life you've given me, I'm so thankful. I feel
That was it.
not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.
Hell yeah.
It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased. Is that a lot of money? Ugh. Is she not following me because she's still told her to stay there?
Hey, come on.
What's the exchange rate?
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a
What is the
body
exchange
that meets
rate
my
between the
standards.
US and Australia?
It's $1 Australian $1.33.
Ooh, the US is ahead by $1 equals $1.33 in Australia. That means I could go to Australia really cheap. No, I can't. Jesus Christ. I remembered something yesterday that I could do that she would be pleased with. I can't remember what it was. We're up to the last checkpoint. The next one is full romance, so... I wonder how much the Xbox 9 is for pre-order in America. And I'm going to call it the Xbox 9 from now on.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. All systems are a go, sir. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Holy crap!
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
See, I don't think that matches up. $499.99 in America for the 1 terabyte model. You're getting it cheaper. Because if you put in the exchange rate, it should be $664.97. Australian dollars. Which, that's funny that Australian currency is also a dollar. Yay! Ah, the Nintendo.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment.
I never got to play that game.
Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head
Nintendo,
back. All
GoldenEye.
we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
Uh-huh.
What else?
Quite simply, it's the brain is used. Unfortunate, hopefully.
A union of organic matter and
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomic's intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and...
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps, sometimes I wish that...
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that
Got
go.
it!
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else.
This was a good call, saving the Automatron for Curie.
I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Look alive.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
I can think of better things to get excited about.
That's so. No, I will not let you derail me. I beg to become a synth for a reason. For science. To be able to make real progress in studying the medical arts. I have had a breakthrough. Using a new strain of newt food, I have discovered a way to greatly improve the restorative properties of stim packs. I realize this is not earth-shaking, but it means that inspiration does exist.
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
I find my head full of notions. Experiments. Many will fail, but maybe I will make more discoveries. And you have given me this capacity. And beyond that, so much more. The world is full of life, possibilities. You are very dear to me, my close friend. And I hope I can return the many favors you have given me.
What we have between us is deeper than friendship.
My very first thought in all this excitement was I must tell you. It wouldn't feel real until I shared it with you. You know, you mean very much. Oh, I am so terrible at this.
It's okay. You mean a lot to me, too.
I dared not hope. When we're apart, I guess and second guess. I should be only thinking about this achievement. Instead, my thoughts, they linger on you.
As they should, baby.
I love you, Curie.
And I love you.
You have reached the highest level of affinity with Curie. You have gained the Combat Medic perk. Combat Medic perk. Combat Medic perk. Combat Medic perk.
The world seems so very bright, and I cannot wait to see what becomes of this.
Yay!
I love to make trips to Diamonds. There's so much to see.
Hey, Nathan. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee something by something. Well, granted, you know what? I'm getting rid of all this that I've been doing here. This is, you know, this is kind of like a test run of this.
Would you like me to go with? My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. It's almost sunrise. I trust you'll have another pleasant day. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. We've survived another night. A triumph, I think. This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next. Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite
Hey,
good,
West.
and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know.
Now there's amazing. I've been dutiful.
I knew there was some good left inside that brain.
What you call good, the Mechanist, by my count, it's the
I don't think you understand.
help.
Right.
I'm doing assisting a that means there's a 75. Therefore, it's actually
You can believe whatever you want.
certainly. It's rather in order to I'll upload it there. Perhaps I'll renew. I suspect.
Where's Ada?
Traveling with you is proving to be quite... I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel.
Uh-huh.
I hope she wasn't too difficult.
No.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to access the Mechanist facility?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
I'm not sure. I'll improvise when I get there.
Yes, the actual confrontation will allow you to make a more educated decision. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Would you allow me to assist you on this mission?
I wonder if could you take Jezebel? No, you can't.
Of course, Ada. Let's go.
Lead the way.
I wonder if there are any meteorologists about. I hope it does not rain.
So we got rid of Jezebel here to the farm.
Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
Alright, now we can go. What do they need? Is their happiness going back up or no? It's down. Oh, they need more beds.
Gotta get more of this. Oh, colors.
This is why I fucking hate the robot. You know what human settlers do when they're, got whatever? Robot companions, when they're with you, they just kind of like keep getting in your way. Meanwhile, a human companion will just go stand in a specific spot, generally by the workbench for some reason. That was... Of the push broom would say about this Commonwealth? I don't know. Sad that none of his inventions survived.
Scan this.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir. Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Gotta love it when the game is fucking up.
Look alive.
How may I be of service? Glad to be of service.
Wait a minute. Dang it.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
Sweet.
Coast to coast, LA to Chicago.
So, the skirt.
What can I do for you?
Go check that out.
I'll take care of it.
So the biggest problem with this Automatron is that the rest of this place is not... You can't use it.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone.
And then the rest of this just dies. Dog. Restarting PS4, new stream. Sorry. Be back in a minute.